Welcome to Wisdom for Your Day, where we unpack the specific habits, mindsets, and life lessons you can use to guide your own personal journey. If you study modern wealth, you quickly encounter Carlos Slim Helú. He is globally recognized as a telecommunications tycoon, and he is consistently ranked at the very peak of the billionaire index. Look at this headline detailing a major financial crash. While most people panic during severe economic downturns, Slim built his fortune by identifying opportunities hidden within that exact chaos, purchasing highly valuable assets at steep discounts. Yet his approach to that massive fortune is surprisingly detached. Under his personal Grupo Carso principles, Slim operates on the belief that business people do not actually own their wealth. They are merely temporary managers of the capital they generate. Because external wealth and power are entirely temporary, he argues that lasting success cannot be built on a bank account. You have to prioritize your internal well-being and learn to manage your mind long before you manage your money. Slim calls this stable internal baseline harmony of the soul. To maintain it, a person must actively neutralize 5 specific emotional poisons that crop up in daily life. First is envy, along with its close cousin, jealousy. Slim views these as entirely destructive emotions that do nothing but erode your mindset and distract you from focusing on your own personal progress. Next is arrogance. If you believe you already know everything, you create a psychological trap that blocks your ability to learn new skills and prevents you from forming authentic relationships with others. Then comes fear, which he describes as the absolute worst feeling. Fear inherently paralyzes you. It prevents you from taking necessary action and actively weakens your resolve when you need to make difficult choices. Fourth is guilt. Ruminating on past mistakes is an unnecessary burden. It overcomplicates your present decisions and obstructs any path to future growth. Finally, greed and laziness. These are passive traits that rot the active, productive lifestyle required to build actual success. Clearing out these 5 struggles is a mandatory psychological prerequisite. Until you manage these internal reactions, you cannot effectively manage external success. Once you successfully clear out those internal emotional poisons, what exactly should you fill that void with? Slim argues that personal well-being is an internal status. It must be completely insulated from external opinions and shifting market conditions. Look at the tension on this trading floor. To survive chaotic environments like this, Slim translates his corporate guidelines of extreme efficiency into 5 active personal strengths. The first strength is authenticity and integrity. This means aligning your personal, stated values directly with your outward actions, leaving zero gap between what you say and what you do. The second is optimism. He requires a firm and patient optimism that remains completely steady, especially during economic crises or intense business volatility. Third is gratitude. This comes from the realization that no single person reaches the top alone, requiring you to be quick to acknowledge the people who actively help you get there. Fourth is resilience. Slim embraces failure by encouraging people to make small mistakes, extract the practical lessons without obsessing over the misstep, and immediately move forward. The final strength is purposeful occupation. By staying actively engaged in meaningful work, you naturally displace anxiety and worry, strengthening your mind through pure momentum. Together, these 5 strengths construct a highly durable internal infrastructure, one capable of absorbing heavy economic, social, or personal shocks. Once you build that internal stability and secure your external success, the philosophy progresses outward. Slim believes that achieving high levels of wealth and talent brings a privilege that you are obligated to share. He channels this through the Carlos Slim Foundation, directing massive resources toward bridging the digital divide for the next generation. Here we see young students practicing on desktop computers, the target demographic for his first leadership skill, accessible digital literacy. He provides free, open platforms like Aprende to shatter socioeconomic barriers. The second leadership skill focuses on continuous improvement. Drawing on the concept of Kaizen, he promotes the habit of constant, lifelong training, framing it as an essential requirement for both professional and human development. By combining free, accessible technical tools with the strict habit of continuous learning, Slim shifts problem-solving power away from the billionaire class and places it directly into the hands of local communities. This leads to the third skill, strategic vision. We can map out a student identifying a specific goal and then finding the exact practical tools required to solve complex, hyperlocal issues in their own neighborhood. That direct application reflects the fourth skill, civic responsibility. When a student uses their developed talent, lighting up their surrounding community, they fulfill the strict duty to help others access those same opportunities. The fifth and final skill is independence. Zooming out to see dozens of students working autonomously, we see the impact of self-guided tools like Khan Academy, forcing individuals to take unyielding ownership of their own knowledge. You can start building this same foundation today. Take these exact principles, apply them to your own life, and become an active champion of change in your community. Success leaves a trail. The ultimate purpose of mastering your own internal struggles is to achieve your highest potential and share that refined wisdom with the rest of the world. Thanks for watching Wisdom for Your Day.